My mother-in-law gave me a family heirloom necklace at my wedding. Then I found the exact same one at a pawn shop with a police report. Vivienne had made such a theatrical production of it during the reception. She stood before our 200 guests, dabbing her eyes dramatically with a lace handkerchief, and announced this was a sacred tradition passed down through 5 generations of Ashford women. My grandmother wore this when she married my grandfather in 1923, she declared, fastening the ornate gold chain around my neck. As did my mother and myself, and now you. Everyone applauded. My new husband squeezed my hand. I felt honored to be welcomed into their prestigious family with such ceremony, but something felt off about Vivienne's performance. The way she avoided eye contact, how she'd bought the story about the necklace being recently cleaned to explain its pristine condition, the speed with which she'd rushed through the history, as if reciting from a script. 3 months later, I was browsing downtown pawn shops for vintage furniture when I spotted it. The exact same necklace in a dusty display case, price tag reading $300. My stomach dropped. I asked the owner about it, trying to sound casual. That piece? He pulled out a thick folder. Police evidence return. Owner reported it stolen from her apartment last year. Had to hold it for months before they cleared it for sale. The report made my blood freeze. Mrs. Dorothy Huang, age 73, burglary victim. The necklace had been a 50th anniversary gift from her late husband. Thieves had broken in while she was visiting her daughter in Oregon. I photographed everything and drove straight to my friend who worked in property records. Within an hour, we'd traced the address. Mrs. Huang lived exactly 4 blocks from Vivienne. That evening, I called Mrs. Huang directly. "Oh my goodness," she whispered when I described the necklace. "I thought I'd never see it again. It was my Harold's last gift before the cancer took him." I met her the next morning. When she saw the photos, she broke down completely. "Vivienne Ashford is my neighbor," she said. She helped me file the police report, said she'd keep an eye out for it. The pieces clicked into place. Vivienne had orchestrated everything. She'd probably even suggested which pawn shop the thieves should use, knowing she could buy it back cheaply once the police released it. I returned the necklace to Mrs. Huang that afternoon. Her tears of joy were worth more than any family tradition. At Sunday dinner, I confronted Vivienne in front of the entire family. I laid out the police report, the pawn shop receipt, and Mrs. Huang's statement. "You stole from a grieving widow to fake a family heirloom?" I asked. Vivienne's face went white, then red. She started stammering about misunderstandings and coincidences. My husband's uncle, a retired prosecutor, studied the documents carefully. "Receiving stolen property," he said quietly. "Elder fraud. That's serious time, Vivienne." The family demanded she turn herself in. She refused, claiming it was all a setup to destroy her reputation. So I called Mrs. Huang, who pressed charges. Vivienne was arrested at her bridge club the following Tuesday. The local paper ran the story with her mugshot and the headline, "Society Matriarch Caught in Theft Scheme." My husband filed for divorce 2 weeks later, not because of the scandal, but because I'd discovered she'd done this before. Multiple family heirlooms appeared in our home that belonged to other elderly neighbors. Now I work with elder services, helping seniors protect their valuables. Mrs. Huang and I have become close friends, and I wear her real family necklace, with her permission, to every court hearing where we testify against scammers. Some traditions are definitely worth breaking.